You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, General Hospital fans, I've got your weekly spoilers for October 6th through the 10th. We're going to have Jason suspicious and Tracy completely snapping. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. If you're not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get into what is coming. On Monday, October 6th, it is season 63, episode 18 of GH, and we have Isaiah and Portia talking in her office, and it looks like Isaiah may be ready to give Portia an answer about her saying she wants to keep this fling going, but things are about to get messy this week after a certain test result comes back with 2 lines. We also have Josslyn Jacks back home in Port Charles, and she's talking to somebody, and I think it's probably Vaughn at Bobby's, and says she doesn't know if he can keep this a secret forever. I believe she's talking about Jason keeping her WSB agent secret from her mom, Carly. We also are going to see Joss and Vaughn talking at the pier this week. Britt is completely thrown for a loop when Jason wants to know why Britt tried to stop James from seeing his father, aka her brother Nathan. And I don't think Britt is going to come clean about the real reason. Monica's will reading takes place and there is huge fallout. So Ronnie, her sister, shows up at the Quartermaine mansion because she was notified to come to the will reading. Ned answers the door and Ronnie tells him why they're there. And we have several people on hand for the will reading. All of the grandkids, Jake, Danny, Scout, Wiley, Amelia, and Daisy are all going to get trust funds. Brook Lynn is going to get Monica's pearls. Ned is getting Monica's vinyl collection. Olivia is getting Monica's cookware. Ronnie gets a locket that has a photo of her and Monica together as they were kids before they were separated. Tracy gets only a jar of Pickle-Lila. Remember that relish? This is a callback to Edward's will where her dad cut her out of the will except for a jar of the relish. It hurt Tracy's feelings then, and she doesn't understand why Monica has done this to her now. Jason gets Alan's watch. Michael gets the horses, the cars, and the yacht, but Tracy thought he was gonna get the house, but he doesn't. The last part of the will says the remainder of Monica's estate, including the property and the home, is going to go to her sister, Ronnie. We also have Drew completely outraged on Monday, and he may find out that he got nothing in Monica's will, as he deserves. And Martin meets Tracy at Bobby's diner, and he lets her know that Drew is suing her for assault and emotional distress for wheeling him out of his mom Monica's memorial. And Tracy basically laughs in Martin's face and says it's going to get thrown out of court. Martin says all Tracy has to do to make it go away is just to apologize to Drew. And of course, Tracy says, never going to happen. Take me to court. Carly tells Jack Brennan she can't shake the feeling that she said something wrong, talking about Anna when she was interviewing her about Drew's shooting. Carly feels like she may have put more of a spotlight on Michael as a possible suspect. And Alexis tells Curtis that if the police are closing in on him as Drew's possible shooter, he really needs to protect himself. Tuesday, October 7th is season 63, episode 19 of General Hospital, and Britt gets tough with somebody, and I wonder if it's going to be with whoever this person is that looks like her brother Nathan. Now, I do think that it's probably Nathan's body, but I don't think it's his consciousness, that it's actual sweet Nathan in control. I did a whole standalone video about this, and I stand by it. If it was actually Nathan, Britt wouldn't be so freaked out. Portia gets a life-changing news, and it looks like she takes a pregnancy test, and that means who's the daddy, because she was with both Curtis and Isaiah recently in the bedroom. Gio decides something big. I wonder if he wants Emma to be his official girlfriend, or maybe he's going to move back into the Quartermaine mansion. I mean, if they are going to be boyfriend, girlfriend, Anna probably isn't going to want him under the roof together. That'd be kind of weird. Alternately, Gio may be willing to tell BLQ and Dante that life's short. They should get to know each other. Alexis gives a warning to Sonny, and it may be about Michael's less than solid alibi. Could be the same kind of warning that she gave to Curtis. Plus, Chase and Anna execute a search warrant, probably at the Quartermaine mansion, because the gun used in Drew's shooting belonged to Edward Quartermaine, and they feel like Michael is the likeliest suspect. Wednesday, October 8th is season 63, episode 20 of General Hospital. And Joss gets together with her WSB boss, Brennan, and I wonder if they're talking about Vaughn, about Britt, maybe about her mom, Carly. Brennan and Jason have a talk at the pier, and it may be about Joss being a WSB agent. Of course, Jason hates this, and he doesn't want to keep Carly in the dark, and I wonder how Brennan is going to keep him from blabbing. Portia listens as Curtis shares a theory, and it may be about Drew's shooting. Chase drops a bombshell, and he may be telling Willow that there's evidence showing Drew bribed the custody judge. Elizabeth gets a visit from Carly, and I wonder if she's talking to Liz about overhearing the death threat on Drew. And Willow is really upset, and it may be about from what she hears about Chase. Thursday, October 9th on General Hospital is season 63, episode 21. And Josslyn is bending the truth a little bit. And it may be about this trip to Australia and what she was doing to cover up for her doing WSB stuff. Nathan makes a declaration, and I just don't trust this guy. So whatever he says, I'm taking it with a grain of salt. Britt completely flips out. And again, this could be about Liesl, about Nathan, about lots of things. Somebody's alibi crumbles, could be Michael's. And Anna and Dante bring each other up to speed, probably on the Drew investigation, maybe on the search at the Quartermaine mansion. Friday, October 10th is season 63, episode 22 of General Hospital. And we've got Michael opening up to his great aunt Ronnie, or great aunt? Anyway, his Aunt Ronnie. I'm just going to call her that. And they're probably talking about Monica, some of the Quartermaine drama, some of the Tracy drama. And Lucas is playing matchmaker. So I'm very interested to see if he's trying to set Elizabeth up with somebody or somebody else. Willow catches up with Drew and brings him up to speed about something, and it may be about what she heard about the judge bribery. Jordan is threatened, and Sonny has some questions for Lulu.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.